Alright guys, so we are going to be taking the Corvette today. It's kind of a dark day again today, but oh well. I'm going to pull the Corvette out of my parents' garage here. I know it's still in here, but soon enough it'll be out. I'll do a cold start for you in 65 degrees. Alright guys, so I am actually running really late to an appointment. It's about a 30-minute drive to get there and I'm really late, so alright guys, look what we got. I just opened the envelope right here and my buddy Mike is you guys probably know of him. It's Gzilla_. I'll put it up on the screen somewhere here, but this is his company. He is a police officer up in Pennsylvania, and this is his company he created, Boost with the Blue. It's kind of like bridging the gap between car enthusiasts and police officers, or you know, people that really support law enforcement. So it is a great company. He's got a lot of big plans we're gonna do, like toy drives, cars and coffee, car shows, stuff like that. So it is a great company, and you know, for those that know me, I'm a big supporter of law enforcement, especially over these last couple of years with all the, you know, the drama regarding police officers and whatever. I'm not going to get into that, but yeah, if you guys want to go show him some support, pick up a key tag or so. These are going to be going on my Corvette and the truck here soon. I'll probably put them on later today, but he's got a lot of new cool designs coming out with t-shirts. He's got his decals on the way as well, so I'm looking forward to getting those as well. So go check him out. I'll put the link to his website, the link to his YouTube and Instagram in the description, so go check him out. I appreciate it, Mike. Thank you. All right guys, so I'm finally back at the house. I just got my hair cut, just went to the post office, and so I'm back, and I want to kind of get into the video now. So in the last Q&A I did, someone asked me if I could choose one, the Duramax or the Vette, what would I keep, what would I sell? And my answer was, I would keep the truck. And a lot of people would probably be mad about that decision, but let me explain why. Number one being, the truck is 4 doors, you know. You can haul 5 people in it, you got a full bed to haul more stuff. For me, that's very important. I do a lot of work around the house, I tow my boat, I go fishing a lot. And so having that is kind of, you know, it's really important for me. So that was one of the main decisions on why I would keep that over this. Now, I understand this car is worth more and all that, but from a daily drivable practicality standpoint, the truck is way more practical. Yeah, it is lifted 10-inch on 38s, and that kind of cuts down the practicality and daily drivableness, I guess. But it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I don't have to worry about running into potholes, going over speed bumps, stuff like that. That is one of the main issues in this car, is being that the car is so low to the ground. The car is very low from the factory. You got the side skirts and the front splitter that are, I mean, you're talking this far off the ground, and so you got to be very aware of the road ahead of you, very aware of everything, because you know, even pulling into a parking spot, the curb, the little stopper curb there, you know, you could crack a front splitter like nothing. Luckily, I've never done that because I'm really aware of it, but that's just another thing you got to be really aware of if you do daily drive a vehicle like this. It's it can be done, and it all depends on who you are, really. And so you know, if you don't do your own work, and it doesn't matter that you don't have a truck, you don't haul stuff, then yeah, you could get away with a vehicle like this. It's not very fuel efficient. I'm getting like 10 miles a gallon around the town here, and so that's not good at all. But you own a car like this, you don't really care. You didn't buy the car to you know, be fuel efficient. You knew going in this car is not going to be very fuel efficient, being that it is supercharged and you know, 600 horsepower. So you don't expect that going in. Someone asked me if the 6-speed manual would get old. I don't think it would be. It's fun to drive. Maybe every day it might get old having the shift all the time, but I don't think so. Yeah, I'm sure an automatic Corvette would be much easier for daily driving. And this video is not saying that every Corvette is not practical. To me, this is one of the most unpractical Corvettes, just because of what it is. And you know, the new C7 Stingrays, the base models, and the C6 base models, those cars are way more practical than this car. Not only the fact that they're a little higher up and they won't scrape as much, but they do get a lot better fuel economy. You know, you can't haul much more with them. Well, you can't haul any more with them, but you know, from a maintenance standpoint, they are cheaper to maintain. A lot of the parts are cheaper to replace, and so that's kind of what you want in a daily driver. To me, the wear and tear items on this car are very expensive. You're talking like $600 and something for brake pads up front. I think it's like $500 in the rear. You're talking $1,500 a rotor. Don't quote me on that, but I believe they're around there. And I don't even know how much the whole brake kit is. I know the brakes off this car are also the brakes on the Ferrari Enzo. So if you can guess how much those are, obviously being on a Ferrari, they're going to draw a little higher price, but they are very good brakes and they are very expensive. So do I want to go through rotors on this car if I can help it? No, I don't want to. Driving every once in a while on nice days. Today wasn't really nice, but I decided to drive it, and to me that's plenty. This car is great for that kind of stuff, not everyday thing. It is very fun to drive, but it's kind of stressful driving this car because you're always worrying about someone hitting you, potholes, like I said, that kind of stuff. So to an extent you could daily drive it, but it's not for me for sure. There's people I know that do daily drive ZR1s. I don't know that it is their only vehicle, and so that kind of changes the whole thing. If you want to daily drive it, that's fine, but if you don't have another option, it would kind of suck. And that's kind of where I'm getting at. If you do choose to daily drive this vehicle, and then for those days that you need a truck and you have a truck, then obviously you're fine because you can still do stuff. But if you have one choice on one vehicle and daily driving a ZR1 every day, to me that'd be a pain. It'd just get old. Drove to the end of my parents' driveway. I'm gonna show you guys what I mean by how low this car is and kind of what I have to deal with when I'm going in driveways and pulling into stores, whatever it may be. All right guys, in no way am I complaining about the car, so relax. I know some of you guys are getting really mad right now and saying, oh, you're ungrateful, stuff like that, but this is not even that big of a dip down in the driveway. And look at this. I mean, I would have to say you're about an inch. Obviously you're high right here because I'm a little diagonal because I do that on purpose, but you're talking like half an inch or maybe an inch there. And so this is not even an aggressive dip down in the driveway, so you got to be always aware of where you're going. I don't want to be the one replacing a splitter like that. They're like 1,800 bucks for an OEM one. They might be more than that. It wouldn't be a good decision if I chose to keep this over my truck. It wouldn't make sense. So as you can see, there's my truck. Yeah, and the truck, in a practicality standpoint, to a lot of people would be like, yeah, that's stupid. You can't tow a gooseneck trailer. You can't go in like parking garages and some drive-throughs and stuff like that. And yeah, I agree with that as well. But if you're gonna compare the two in practicality, that truck can do a lot more than this car can. If you can only have one, I'm choosing the truck all day. Like I was saying, I go fishing. I ain't putting fishing rods in here. I tow a boat. Where would you tow a boat with this? What else? I haul lumber. What am I gonna strap plywood to the roof? Put, you know, hanging out the back hatch there. Let's just say I gotta bring my dog to the vet. In a vet. Nice. But yeah, if I had to bring my dogs to the vets, I ain't putting a 110-pound golden retriever in my Corvette, and the dog he sheds like another dog every day. So and claws would ruin the leather and all that. So another thing, and those are just kind of small things comparing the two. But like I said earlier, guys, if you don't do any of that stuff, obviously you can get away with daily driving a vehicle like this. To fit like the way I live, I couldn't do it. You know, I would 100% get rid of the car if I only could have one. But with that being said, I love the car. I have no complaints of it really, except for, you know, little small inconveniences here and there. And I am about to do a video on that. Someone asked me to do a 5 things I love and 5 things I hate about my ZR1, which, you know, it's kind of one of your cliche YouTube videos, but people want to see it, so I'm gonna do that as well. So I'm gonna show you guys kind of what I have to do whenever I come up to like a slope in a driveway, or say like a speed bump and all that. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick. I know I showed you while it was up to it, but I'll show you what I have to do when I drive it. So alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm sitting in the car now, about to put it in the garage because it is about to rain. So, and not that water's gonna hurt the car, but I don't feel like talking outside in the rain. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy that video, please give it a like. If you aren't already subscribed, I highly recommend you do. If you like Corvettes, fast cars, diesel trucks, off-roading, guns, whatever, I highly recommend you do subscribe. Hit the bell notification, that way you're up to date on when I do upload. But yeah guys, go check out Gzilla _ I'll put his name again on the screen. His links are in the description also. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and we'll see you next time. Alright guys, I'm gonna back the car in the garage this time. Usually I just drive it in, but I'm gonna back it in this time. So I can't wait to get it in my own garage though.